welcome back to the Schmidt Show PC podcast. Today we have Coco. He's my nephew, and
Hi.
he's got a brand new YouTube channel out. I think it's a few months old, and I think he's going to shoot to get a podcast out there as well. We're going to go through some of that content. What are you looking at doing on your podcast?
Well, I make animations and I try to get them funny to get nice views and stuff.
So you attract more people, you know, and
Yes.
yeah, I know 100%. I get
Shorts
that.
get more views and stuff, so I make small animations and
Yeah.
shorts. Yeah.
Okay, so can you give me one example of what you've done of one of your shows?
Well, I've made a staring contest one.
Really?
Yeah, one
That'd be cool.
stares at the other. They get disintegrated. Basically, that's how hard they stare.
Do you get a lot of views off that?
Yeah.
That's awesome. That's awesome. Anyway, we are going to talk about. We're going to dive into all that stuff, and we're going to talk a little bit about our brand new studio. So
It's
yeah,
sick.
what's that? You like it, eh? Yeah, me too. Anyway,
Bro.
buckle up and let's get ready to go for a ride, eh? All right. So we're here with Coco. He's got a brand new podcast out there. What's it called again? Coco?
Loco Coco.
Loco Coco. Right on. And what kind of content? What do you do?
Animations.
Animations. Okay. So and what kind of animations?
Fun. I try to make them funny. And
Yeah.
I do shorts because they get more views and likes.
100% they do. So how many shorts do you have out?
I don't know.
Do you feel pretty comfortable like doing it like in front of the camera by yourself? Is that easier to do what me and you are doing right now?
I feel.
Or
like
is this
it
a little harder?
I have butterflies in my stomach.
Right now you do?
Yeah.
Okay, for the audience out there, we are here at the Schmidt Show podcast, and Coco is my very first interviewer guy that I'm actually gonna. You know what? I've asked a lot of people to get interviewed, and you know what? You were first on my list, but the talent that's in this kid, you don't even believe it.
I feel proud.
Yeah, you do, eh? Right on. So what got you into that? What got you interested in doing animation?
Well, I started seeing animations on YouTube,
Yeah.
and I've been asking for a YouTube channel for a long time.
Are you asking like your parents? You mean?
Yeah, me and my brother Carson, we're gonna make a Banana Bros YouTube channel.
Okay.
We called that, but that all never really turned out well.
Banana Bros. What's that?
I don't know. Or Banana Boys.
Oh, that was the name you mean?
Yeah.
That's a kind of cool name. I mean, that's all. You don't know. Down the road, you could always, you can
Yeah.
always have more than one podcast. You know, maybe like I'm thinking about doing some reviews on different things, like, and that's going to be shorts for me because, I mean, for me, I started podcasting because I like doing it, right? I have fun, and it looks like you're doing it too, and it's not about the money for me.
Have fun in making animations.
Now, yes. Now, do you know how many people you need to have subscribed to start to monetize? Do you know what that word means, monetize?
No.
Monetize is start to make money.
Oh,
on it.
I don't.
To grow,
but
okay.
I have 20 subscribers so far.
You do. He's just behind me, I think. I think I got like 25 or 30. It's kind of embarrassing for me. This little guy's already
It's not embarrassing.
just about ahead of me here. No, it's not embarrassing, but I'm glad. That's good.
So
After 1,000 subscribers, and don't quote me, but I'm pretty sure you start to monetize, make money. The YouTube
Also,
starts to pay you.
you need more views.
Yeah. So what I'm aiming for a little bit too is say like we're doing a podcast and we're using a mic here, and whatever brand that mic is, say that we say it enough and we talk about it, that company might reach out to you and say, hey, look, we love it that you're using that mic and we're glad that you like it. And they might have different mics for us to use. They might send it to us for free and use it, and we review it.
Really?
But, yes, that's what happens. But we have to give like honest reviews. There's a lot of fake ones. People will do it just for like,
To get free stuff?
yes. And I don't want to do that. You want to do an honest thing, right? Because when I search stuff up for reviews, say you're buying something on Amazon, I do reviews because I want to make sure it's not a cheap product, right?
Yeah.
So what do you need for like your podcast, like animation? I know you've just started. Like, what would you need?
I just use an app and
Yeah.
my finger.
And do you record off your phone? Is that how you use your video? Like, is that what you use for video shooting?
No, I'm making a podcast, and
No.
there's like each little clips, and I play it, and it makes a video of them like moving
Oh.
and stuff.
No, but I mean like
Then
filming it. What do you use to film it?
Well, I save it into my camera. And
But do you use your phone or your Oh, you have a camera that you use?
No, my phone.
Okay, your phone is your
my
camera. And
yeah.
just so for the audience out there, my phone as well is my camera.
Yeah,
And I
we're
use
on
an
the phone right
iPhone.
now.
Yes, I use an iPhone 15 Pro. It's
Way
pretty.
better.
I mean, any iPhone I think is pretty decent, but this is the latest one. I will be, I think, upgrading eventually. If further down the
Did you do a
road.
real camera or?
Yeah, I think so. I tried doing that already when I first started my podcast. I bought a nice camera and I bought all this special stuff and like cool like mics and headphones and stuff like that. And it was way too much for me. I started way too hard, so it got confusing. It wasn't fun anymore. So then I just simplified. I said no. I got some lights and whatnot, and then then it started to be fun again because it's simple to set this up. Now Coco here helped me set this up this morning. This is his first actual podcast setup. I don't know. I wouldn't say this is a professional studio. I've done
It's
a lot
professional.
of. You think so?
Yeah.
Well, thank you.
I love it.
The aesthetics I think are nice. It's what I like actually, and but there's a lot of soundproofing that we've done, right? Like this room used to be so echoey. But anyway, that's a big thing about podcasts.
All the foam around.
Yeah, the
keeps
foam around, like any
the
furniture.
voice.
Yeah. Do you have any foam? Like where do you shoot your podcast?
I don't shoot anything. I don't record myself.
No?
No.
No. I mean like in what kind of a room do you do it?
Oh, normally in the living
Like
office.
you do it in a big space
It's called
then?
an office. No, it's like about from that to there.
Okay. Do you have like doors that you can close on the office or no? Like because you want like a little room with like because a bigger room gives you a lot of
can't
echo,
close it.
right? What's that?
I can't close it. But
I've seen his
I made a music video. Of
I've seen
Green Adam.
I seen it. He showed me this morning. He's a singer, believe it or not, and
I'm a good one.
it's pretty cool what he did. We're gonna try to get him to do it. I don't know if he will. Maybe he will. Why not?
I don't want to.
No, you don't want to?
No.
But you're so good. Yo, you don't want to brag, right?
Only if I'm in the shower, then I sound like Ariana Grande.
No.
No, I'm kidding.
Come on. Ariana Grande. I was thinking, maybe like Johnny Cash or something. No, eh? Anyway, I love what you're doing. We kind of started this all at the same time. You started your podcast. I started mine, eh? Pretty close. Did you start this year?
Yeah.
Yeah, right on. Me too.
2024.
Right on. So anyway, like how old are you?
I'm 10.
That's awesome. I honestly thought you were 7, 8. I'm like, man, even at 10 years old and you start a podcast, like I wish I had that kind of opportunity when I was young.
Well, it's not a podcast. It's just like a channel that
I
I
know.
used to find.
I know, but
Podcast talking into a microphone,
That-
saying stuff.
that's exactly what we're doing.
Normally, it's like black though.
Yeah.
Talking to
What do you mean?
Like the whole screen is black. They just hear people talking.
Oh no, that's
This.
no. They
Nice.
have two different kinds of podcasts now. There's just like vocals, no video. Okay. Now, have you heard of Joe Rogan? He's like the best podcaster ever, as far as like he's the biggest.
think
He's
I
got
have.
like I think like 300 million followers.
Cousin Brandon had a podcast called like The Lawn Chickens or something.
Oh, what was that about?
I don't know, but the screen was black. It just heard their voices.
Oh, so because was he shy because he didn't want to put himself on his face?
I don't know.
See, some people do that, but I listen to podcasts like that too. But so there's two different kinds: just vocals, or it's live on video like this. And I like this better because I think you're gonna get more attraction as far as people getting exposure. Like I like podcasts way better than I do audio. Do you watch any podcasts at all?
No, only yours.
Oh, well, that's kind of cool. I like that. Well, anyway, so what's your future plans then with, going forward? Like, I'm assuming this is where you're going, is to build your podcast, right?
Well, I don't know if this is where I'm going.
No, but I mean, build, okay. I mean, like, kind of like in the direction, like getting a podcast and getting lots of followers and doing what you love to do. And this just comes with time. You're going to have your own, like, imagination of what you want to do, right? I'm assuming. Like, this is all what I like, kind of different things, a theme. You're going to have your own theme. Is kind of, what kind of theme would you do if you had your own, like, when you do have that?
I would want bananas.
Oh, you have to speak up.
I want bananas.
Like on the wall, kind of?
Wallpaper, Yeah.
So,
Banana
like bananas,
wallpaper.
like on the tree? Like a tree with bananas?
I just want the wallpaper to be like white with bananas on
That's
it.
it, eh? Oh, right on. That sounds kind of cool. Anything else?
Yeah.
Like what?
I want plastic. Half of a banana so I can hang a jacket and stuff on there. Put it on the wall and just
I absolutely love that. How about would you put your name? Like I don't have my podcast again is the Schmidt Show, and we just kind of finished this side. I have another area on that side of this room. I have three different areas where I can shoot. Now this is where I interview people. So that's the plan. This is the very first show of that. Now on that side of the room where my desk is, you've seen that podcast, right? And that's where it's just me on there.
Yeah.
And then over behind us, you can't see it. There's a 200-inch screen, right? Something like that. What do you think? And that becomes a green screen if we want, or if we want any kind of different background. We haven't used that.
Use green screen.
No, and you know what? I'm not that good at it either. It's brand new to me, right? But it's super cool.
I just used a cutout and then it just puts my
Have you checked it out? Have you looked on any YouTube videos for that?
no.
Okay, but it's cool, eh? What do you mean you use cutout? Sorry.
Well, there's in CapCut, there's a thing called cutout when you go to edit, and it cuts out a person's body, so then it's just a black screen behind them.
Oh, that's cool.
And you can like
And you put that
any
behind
picture
you?
behind you,
Right on. You know what? I actually
but it doesn't really work. It cuts out sections of your body sometimes when you
Okay.
move too fast.
I haven't tried doing that now. What's it called again? CapCut. I have the same program, but I think I have the Pro. I pay for it. I absolutely love that app. It's amazing. It makes editing
I make
so
magic videos, but I should post them.
100%.
They're cool.
Oh yeah, I've seen some of your magic tricks. You showed me. Remember, I was over that one time and you brought me different things. I think me and your dad were in the back room where the fireplace was. We were watching stuff, and then you came and we came over for dinner. Do you remember that? Anyway, he showed me some magic tricks. They're pretty cool. But you know what? That's
Well,
another.
I can edit magic tricks. Like I can jump through windows. And
Oh, those kind of magic tricks. Now, do they look real? Like, can you make them look really real? Like, cool?
Ish.
Right. Is that a CapCut too?
Yeah.
No kidding. Wow, that's amazing. See, CapCut's such a big program. I've used it a little bit.
I set up my phone up on something. I don't even know. Can't really remember.
So,
But I just jump at the window, and then I cut that piece out. Then I climb outside onto the window.
you're actually
and I
doing
jump
this
out.
physically?
Yeah.
Wow. Can we just do that live here on the show today?
Can't do that live.
Oh, why not?
Can't jump through windows live.
Yeah, you're right about that. Do
Unless they're open.
Do you open the window or do you smash through it?
I just hit into it, and then I go outside.
Oh, that makes sense.
And then go like this when I'm leaning on the window. And then
That's so cool.
And then jump.
You're gonna have to show me how to use that app on that because it's such a great program, but it's a big program, eh? Like how long have you used that app?
A year or two, maybe.
You know what we should do, actually?
What?
You've used it a lot longer than me. I've only used it for about 3 months. We should talk a lot about CapCut, and promote that. And then maybe CapCut will reach out to us and say, hey, you guys are decent.
We'll reach out to you because this is your podcast.
Well, I know, but I'm also spinning it off to you as well because we're talking about your podcast, right?
Yeah.
So they'll notice that. And then that's how you monetize. And again, monetize is making money. And that's a way you can actually monetize. You don't even need 1,000 subscribers for that. If you talk, like I said, if you get enough views about that, then they promote you, and then you become kind of like a sales rep if you want. You know what I mean? Or affiliate. Maybe that's the right word. I don't know.
Why do I feel like I'm talking to a celebrity? I just watch your podcast.
I'm absolutely not a celebrity, okay?
I see your videos. I'm like, oh, YouTubers are so cool. And then I see you, and I think, oh, he's so cool. And then
Well, thanks for that. I just want to do it for fun. I mean,
I like doing that too.
but I want to be humble about it. Like, I don't want it for being.
I want views and stuff. So I
You
want
wanna be
big
cool?
money. I
You wanna
want
be
big
cool?
money.
Is that what you want? You want big money? I love that. That's awesome. That's cool, but you want to also be humble about it, right? Like, you don't want to be that guy where, hey, I'm a rich podcaster and brag. That's not a cool way. I don't see you doing that. You're a pretty humble guy as far as that goes. But you're very creative, right? Like, you're very brave at certain things. You know, like, just from me watching him grow up, it's my nephew. Uh, so what does your dad think about you doing this?
Uh, well, he didn't really want us to have YouTube channels. I mean, no,
Just because you were young and he didn't want to expose you
no,
to different content?
I guess, but I wasn't allowed to have YouTube until now.
Okay, but he monitors what you can watch, right? Obviously.
Yeah, but
I think YouTube can be used for good.
mostly he's not around, so I have to ask my mom instead of him
Okay.
to post. I have to ask both of them to post a YouTube channel.
Oh, so you're more actually like doing and posting, trying to post instead of watching more, right? Like what do you like to watch on YouTube if you do?
I like to watch my favorite YouTubers and stuff.
That's cool. And your dad approves of all that because it's good content. Do you know what content means? It's like information.
Yeah, like your videos.
Yeah, yeah. So that's cool. So your dad approves of that then.
Yeah,
That's
yes.
nice. Because let's be honest, like YouTube can be, there's a lot of bad stuff on YouTube too, right? Like that I don't want to watch, and I think it's very toxic to
Bad
people.
words and stuff.
Yeah, bad words. I don't think YouTube edits anymore. They did for a bit. They took out swear words, but I don't think they do that now. I've watched podcasts where they swear all the time. Now this podcast is, I like the language to stay clean. I think it's more respect, right? I like that. It's not that I don't swear. I try. I'm not the greatest at doing that, especially around kids and different people. But
I like that tiny helmet there.
which helmet?
It's just a small helmet.
Oh, you know what helmet that is? That's Max Verstappen.
What is that?
He's a race superstar for Formula One. That's for those people that don't know that we have a car here. That's his race car, Red Bull, and he is the best by far. Formula One is the pinnacle of racing, and pinnacle means the best. It's like a big go kart. You ever like drove a go kart?
Yeah.
It's fun, eh?
Carson's birthday and
Yeah. So
like,
that's
Ozzy's
it.
birthday.
That's his helmet from that. Oh, where'd you guys go?
Go kart place.
Did you smash it up?
No.
No.
But I fell off the grass. I mean, no, I fell
You
on
did?
the grass, yeah.
Okay, so when you go kart, do you ever like? Are you pretty fast?
No, not really. I'm new to it. Like, I've only go karted once.
Yeah.
No, twice. But
Okay.
the first time, they knew I didn't go kart once in
Yeah.
my life. So they gave me the second slowest car.
Okay.
And then Mary was there. She was just taking pictures like this. She went like super slow.
Oh wow. So you know what I like to do when I go kart? I like to when I pass people, or if I can't, I like to bump them in behind so I take their car out.
Maybe you're not allowed to do that.
I know, but sometimes you're not allowed to do things in life. But yeah, I like to bend the rules a little bit. But we pay consequences for that. But that's just fun, right? Like if me and your dad were racing, and he was in front of me, I think I'd take him out
Why would you do that?
because I want to beat him. What do you think? Is that not fair?
No.
Well, what if he's beating me? That's not fair. What if he's got a faster car? What if he's better than me? How am I going to beat him? You know what?
How are you gonna touch him if he's faster than you though?
Well, I got to do some corners quick, and then all I got to do is reach his back corner, and I'm going to clip him. Do you think he'd be upset? Would he get mad at me?
Probably.
I think so too. Yeah, but I think I can handle. I think he can handle. I think he'd forgive me. No, that's great. So, anyway, anything else to say as far as your podcast or your animation's concerned? Like, any more ideas?
Well, I haven't got an idea for my next video yet, but
Okay.
I want it to be another animation.
Okay, so we were just talking about this. We're going to use ChatGPT, that other app, and Coco hasn't seen it yet, and I'm going to show him. And like, I love that app. So we're going to type in some content of what you want to say, and it's going to bring out a whole like list of
I'm not
what
good
you
at
could
reading.
possibly do and give you structure.
I'm not that good at reading.
Like, you can. It's got an option to. It'll actually speak out to you, audio. So it'll, instead of you having to read it, it'll actually say it to you.
Yeah, but won't that over here on camera?
No, we do that off camera. So what we do is prepare that before we do the podcast. Now, usually I do that, and this was actually just a sound check, but we've gone in, we're probably like 15, 20 minutes in, so I might use this. We don't have to do editing, so we'll see what happens with that, because I want your approval. I always keep my laptop here, iPad, but again, Chat GBT is before we get ready. So anybody that podcast, if you want your podcast to be decent, I think you should prepare first, structure it out, and that way you have like a synopsis, so you kind of know where your story's going. Like this is just today is off the cuff, which means that we're just here having fun, right?
Yeah. Just,
And do you feel a little more comfortable now?
yeah, kind
Yeah.
of. My stomach still feels
A
weird.
little bit. I know. When I first did it, the first couple, I was like I was nervous. You couldn't really see it.
I don't like talking to a camera.
No, I know I didn't like it either at first, but I got used to it. You have to actually look at the camera and think that's a person because the audience is watching. Now imagine this whole back room here. It had like rows of people watching us. Now how nervous would you be then?
I can't imagine.
Me neither.
I don't
So
want to.
I had to learn to look at the camera. So not always, because now me and you are talking, so we can kind of look, you know what I mean, here. But I try to like go back and forth and pretend that pretend that we're actually there's an audience there because that makes you more engaging to them, and it's going to make you look a little bit better, and for them to follow your channel, right? Like that chair, pretty cool, eh? Coco loves my studio. So I love that you love it, and I wanted him to come, and like I said, he helped me set up all the lighting. I said the lighting and sound is by far the most important. So he helped me. I think did you learn something? Were you paying attention or were you rocking on your chair?
I'm just,
Okay, so again, I'm gonna ask you one more time. When we set up, did you learn anything? Were you paying attention to what we were doing? Remember what did I say about the lights? We need them high, right?
yeah.
Okay, and then
So
what
you
up?
get every inch of the room and stuff.
Yeah, and we wanted the lights off in the room to get that. And guess what I forgot? I forgot to actually turn the lights off. Look at that light's on. No, and what's that? Why did we set that up?
Oh, nice lighting. Like it's cool.
Yeah. And so like most podcasts that do this, it's dark in the room and then they'll throw a light in the back to just kind of give it a nice little cool ambiance, if you know what I mean, to make it feel like it's relaxed, nice, you know what I mean?
That is
So
relaxing.
I like the purple. You like the purple?
Yeah, I like the.
I did start with the blue, but I think I like the purple. And then that one we can use any kind of light on it. And then yeah, so a little bit about my background here. We got
You should put like LEDs under that table.
oh, that's a
Under around,
great
and then it
idea.
would, like,
See,
glow.
I need this guy around a little bit more. He's teaching me stuff already. Maybe you could be my camera guy, technical guy too, and still have your own podcast.
I'm shaky.
Why?
I mean,
You're
I'm
shaking like
shaky. I
this,
can't
yeah.
hold it. I can't hold the camera. I'm
Oh
too
no, we would just put it up there. All you gotta do is hit that play button.
shaky. And stay back.
No, let's go back. That's a really good idea. Is actually putting some lighting up. Now you sing. What if I grab my guitar and you sing something? Want
I
to do
will
that?
not do that
Why not?
because I'm.
Can you play the guitar?
No, I'm camera shy.
Your brother, I think your brother plays a little bit, right?
A little bit.
Is he getting?
He hasn't played in
Has
a
he been
while.
practicing?
No,
I know. I seen him play. He's pretty good. Your dad plays a little bit too, right?
tiny bit.
Yeah, I've seen him play too.
Not tiny bit.
Is he any
He's
good?
pretty good.
He's getting there,
I
eh?
like it.
Yeah, I know he likes it. Anything else? What are you doing after this podcast today?
I don't know. I'm probably gonna eat lunch.
Okay, well that's a great idea. What time we got now? Oh, it's almost 11 o'clock. I can't believe it. We're here on a Saturday morning. That's when I shoot my podcast. Another big thing too for podcasts, for shows is you want to be consistent. And I missed a month because we've been so busy with work. But you want to stay consistent, 1 or 2 a week. And that way your followers know that you're going to have a show every week at a certain time. So what I do, Saturday mornings, I shoot my podcast and then we edit through CapCut. And then Sunday morning, I always post on social media what time my show goes on. I give them like a trailer of what they can watch. And then just so they know what it's about. And then I tell them.
Wait, do you have an intro?
No, but I'm going to do the intro yet afterwards. So right now we're shooting part of the show, how a podcast works. We don't have to be perfect right now. We're going to edit after. So we're doing the middle part of the podcast. So after we're done this part, we're going to pause the camera, okay? We're going to restart a new shoot, and we're going to do a small intro, and that's where we're going to use ChatGPT real quick. And we're going to come here, and we're going to do a minute intro. And then what it does, we take a break from that, and then it goes into the part that we're doing now. Pretty cool. You know what? I'm glad you mentioned that. I would have forgot. Like literally, we were just going to do the test on the sound on this, weren't we? We haven't even watched the video yet to see if the sound's going to be any
started
good.
the podcast.
Oh, well, it's on. We're
You
doing.
said this was a test.
I know, but sometimes tests they're the best part.
I have like an hour.
How long do you think we've been on?
20 minutes probably.
I think it's been longer, to be honest.
Can I hold the tiger?
Yeah. Yep. Go ahead.
Yeah.
He loves the tiger. That's the Tiger King. You know what? How about you name him? What name would you give him?
Jeff.
Huh?
Jeff.
Say it. Sorry, I can't hear you.
Jeff.
Jeff or Jeff?
Jeff. With an like an E.
Jeff?
Yeah.
Like the name Jeff?
Mm-hmm.
How about Jeffrey?
Jeff
No?
the tiger.
Huh?
Jeff the tiger.
How about Jeffy?
Jeffy.
How about Jeff? No. Jeff, you like that?
Yeah, I like Jeff.
Okay, well, there you go.
Jeff.
Jeff's got a name, right? Can I call him Jeffrey?
Sure.
It's still Jeff, right? See, when I'm upset at him, I'm going to call him Jeffrey.
This is my microphone.
What's that?
This is my microphone.
There you go.
My mic-
We actually have a mic down here today. We didn't set anything up yet because it's our first one on this set. So the next one we will have the mics closer to here, and then we'll have the hearing part on. And then actually I might do that for the intro. We'll put it on your ears, and then you can hear how you sound and how you know the sound's gonna be good. Okay, so with that, we're gonna take a break, and we'll be back in a bit. And thank you very much.
Bye.
Okay, go. All right, that's it. Let's see how that sounds. That's good. That was great. Good job. I love it how you're